How's it going, everybody? Silent E, TCG here. We are back with another deck profile on a deck I currently made for the OP-05 format with all the new cards and all the new strategies to put in. You know, it's always good to revisit the older decks, see what you can do, bring them back into the meta. You know, they can be fun decks. I think they can still potentially win a local at the very least, and maybe a big event. Who knows? But with all that, that's the fun part of the game. You can just make whatever, make it work, and have fun with it. So starting off, we're going to revisit a older leader, and I also played an OP-04. We're back to good old blue purple Kaido because he does have more blue Animal Kingdom support as well as a plethora of purple cards since even the three captain starter deck. So definitely a lot to add to the table, a lot to add in, and you can make whatever you need to um, up to this point. So definitely subject to change. There's truly no real no real definite list at all. I'm quite sure, but this one's pretty good. I got a couple ideas and cards from a previous a video I seen that won their local with it. So definitely was happy to see that, and I'm all for it. I'll try it out. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. Of course, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let me know what changes that could happen to it. Like the video, of course, and share it around. And also give me your input on it if you would use it. Hey, give it a try. It's fun for me. Pretty sure it's fun for y'all too. So starting off, for Who's Who, searcher for the deck. Very good. You're able to reoccur this a lot thanks to a certain 10 drop. So we'll get to that later. For Black Maria, just a 2-cost blocker. Just to have, you're still a 4 life character, so you can't take as many hits as a normal person, but normal leader. But she's there for that. Sasaki, able to shuffle your hand, redraw that mini or 2K counter. For the most part, it's all I use them for. The new addition, we have Zoro, Juurou, phenomenal rare for the purple engine. Since you're 4 life, you take 1 hit. As long as you establish him already, take 1 hit. You already will have him alive, and you know whether he attacks, whether it goes through or not, you get the active dawn one way or the other. If you can kill a weaker body, put it down on Kaido, yeah, you get 2 dawn, one for him attacking and one for him KOing somebody. So very good card. Like, I definitely love Zoro in here. Very works out very well. Next up, 3 ulti. You can probably do 4, but 3 is not bad. I mean, I can probably put in a 4th easily, but she's able to look at, if you're a multicolor leader, which you are, as soon as you play her, look at the top 3, and you get to add any card you want. And funny enough, it don't say reveal, so you don't have to show your opponent. I suppose that's fine and dandy for me, I guess. I don't know. But usually it would say reveal to your opponent, add a hand or whatever. But this one doesn't, so you don't have to reveal, funny enough. Unless they've got to put a word in, I guess. I don't know. But that's how we will take it for now. And then you put the remaining 2 cards on top or bottom. So if you need them or not, it's a little mini Doflamingo, so we get to add one and put the other 2 on top or bottom. So very good. And she's an attacker by herself. 1,000 counter. You cannot go wrong with that. Next is 4 Basil Hawkins. Just to ramp up. I do not run Onigashima, just a heads up. So plenty of ways to ramp up without using the stage. I mean, if you do have it in here, I think it's cool. I think it'd be neat to have, but at the same time, I don't think you're minusing as much as you used to with the older builds. So I think this build is just straight gas, just straight get it on. You might put 1 back at minimum every other turn, but at the very least, it's not too hefty like it used to be. 2 blocker law, just -4, -1 if your opponent has more than 7. Discard 2 cards. Can come up, but a good blocker above the rest. 4 Zala, 2K counter, as well as able to ramp up to Arrestidon, much like Basil Hawkins. Except you had discard a card, but not too bad. You got plenty of blanks to go around, so quite sure it's possible. 4 Queen purple deck, so gotta have that. Get the pieces you need. blocker slash attacker. Can't go wrong there. 3 king. Since you're still Borpo Kaido, you still want to put a Dawn on him, play this, pop something, get a guaranteed Dawn back, and get that going. Also, don't have the 5-drop kid because, like I say, you're not minusing as much, so getting that Dawn back isn't really as prevalent. So don't really need it. 1 9-drop Kaido, I can probably put 2 in because you kind of want to get more than just this, but you know, I think 1's fine. I might can put 2 in here. I am running the new 10-drop Kaido that lets you, if your opponent has 3 or less life, you draw 4 cards. I think it's really good. Since you ramp up ASAP, as soon as you get 10, if you have this in hand, I would bring this out right away. As long as you can, get the effect off, I would definitely bring this out before anything else. So you can establish it on the board, draw your 4 cards. It can be anything from counters to no counters, and I will be happy with that. Because you'll get what you need, you'll have what you need, and by then you'll probably be at 2 life, maybe 3 at least. So establish this, draw 4. Cannot go wrong with that. We are still using 3 of the blue Kaido, so you're able to control the board a little bit, bounce certain things in hand. Like I said, with the 3 OLEDs, you can bounce even your who's who might have been up there for a while. I always did that to replay it later, add what you need, or counter with it if need be. So there's that. But usually you can go over your opponent's stuff too. Get rid of a lot of their established cards, blockers, and beefy bodies and stuff like that. So they got to replay them again just to do it. And by then you might have out to deal with them anyway, And just in case, we got the 1 purple 10-drop, just to nuke the board, in case there's too much to deal with. Maybe you're against purple Luffy, and they establish a whole board where you get to wipe them all out and be sitting better than looking at that, Above all else, and that's it for the characters. We do have more removal in a form of 3,000 worlds, spot checking anything 5 or less, and 2 red rocks, any character, no matter what. So definitely great. Since you're still blue, you got like the best parts, blue and purple. So can't go wrong with that. And then rounding off, we got 3 Gum Jet Gatling, just to get rid of the blank cards, turn them into a 3K was always great. And to trigger, you get to ramp up. So hey, we will be all behind that. But all in all, definitely a fun deck. I just made this for OP-04, and I'm making it back again OP-05. So that goes to show there's still way to tinker with it, make it better, make it viable, and make it as good as it can. Good as it can be. Sure, it's not Sakazuki. Sure, it ain't Purple Luffy. But honestly, it might ramp up better, quicker than Purple Luffy, and you don't have to take a life just to ramp up. So there's that. You still want to. So if you like blue, but you want to still use purple, well, here you go. Best example to use right here. So definitely I'm all for that. And I don't think you have to use this one. I like it, but I can definitely put in the 9-drop Kaido over this. Or another 10 drop blue one if you need to. But that's whatever you want to prefer. I personally would put the 9-drop in here. But like I said, it's just a good one to have. You don't have to play it, but it's good if you throw it out there, draw 4. I think you can't go wrong with that. And then 12K, nothing to scoff at. a lot of your opponents have to establish a lot to get rid of it, unless they're blue. Then they just red rock. But even then, that's one target you don't really care about them removing. But y'all let me know what y'all think and down in the comments below. Definitely will have more decks coming soon in the meantime. So definitely keep an eye out. Subscribe to the channel. Be greatly appreciated. Click the notification bell, that way you'll be notified as soon as it goes live and uploaded. Like the video, and then y'all let me know what y'all think. But alright, this is it. This is Sound ETCG, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.